Welcome, guys and girls, and thank you for watching another episode of the Games Tester. My name is Maurice. Today we're gonna play Lost Soul Aside on PlayStation 5 Pro. Let's get into it. First of all, let's see how much data this game is, and that's 70.81 GB. It's version 1.004, and yeah, let's go start it up. Let's go check it out. You guys, if you like this kind of content, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It means a lot for me. Really helping out the channel. You can also hit the bell icon. I upload almost on a weekly basis. New games, old games, updates on games, and sometimes even a little bit of hardware here and there. PlayStation China project. So, first of all, big shout out to the people at Sony PlayStation Studios for sending me a key to the game so I could try it out on this channel. And yeah, I was actually really, I'm not gonna say looking forward to it. I was really curious about this game, you know. It's been now, I think, like 4 days since the game is out, and also the reviews came out, and they, to say the least, they were pretty mixed. You know, people were complaining about this game a lot, and I know why, but I also think some were a little bit too hard on this game. So a few things first. The game has been in development for 14 years. The first gameplay trailer is like almost 10 years old. And it literally looks like what we're seeing right here. You know, this game was already in development for like the PlayStation 4 back in the day. You know, it's insane. That said, this game once started as a oh, what's this? As a one-person development team game. The guy who made this game was at first like one person alone. And I think like halfway through the development of this game, he got like a bigger team for it. Where's the other guy? Oh, darn it. Oh, there he is. Don't die here. Gotta be careful. Let's try this. Come on, Maurice, you can do this. Watch your back. We're being targeted. It's not over yet. Here we go. And I think the most at one time were like 30 people making this game. Oh, here we go. So it's actually made by a ultra minuscule small team of developers. I don't want to give away too much of the story, so can I skip? Not that much. So yeah, it's actually a miracle game if you want to see it like that. You know, this is a testament of if you really want to make something, you can do it. You can make a AAA kind of game. That said, it also feels like a game that's made by one guy and later got some help from other guys, you know? It's not original, you know? It feels like a mix between Final Fantasy VII and Devil May Cry. I think that's the best way to describe this game. Even in terms of graphics, it's okay, you know? It's not like we're seeing something really special, but then again, it's not a bad game to play. I'm enjoying it myself thus far. It's the hack and slash part is pretty fun to do. I think the biggest problem of this game is how it's priced. You know, it's like a full-priced $80 game, and that's way too expensive for this game. You know, this should have been like a mid-range game, like 40, maybe 50 euros for like the deluxe edition and 40 euros for the standard edition. This is not a $80 game or 80 euro game. It's not. You know, it's fine for 40 bucks. Fine. It's 40 bucks fine. It's not 80 bucks fine. So, and especially for a game that's been so long in development, like for over a year or so, for over 14 years, and having these kind of graphics, it's... You know, I would say, I would give a game like this, you know, a 7 out of 10, you know, something like that. And it would maybe be a 7.5 out of 10 if it was priced right. So yeah, it's definitely not priced right. I did a frame rate test for you guys. So on PlayStation 5 Pro it has 2 modes. A PS5 Pro quality mode and a PS5 Pro performance mode. Both run at upscaled 4K with quality mode on a higher graphical setting. The base resolutions look to be coming somewhere in the range of like 1440p. That's being upscaled to 4K. There are still some inconsistencies, especially in the performance mode. I did got some like inconsistencies in the frame time. Overall, the Pro quality mode runs pretty fine. It's good. You know, this drops is like when you die or go on. Also, a thing I miss in this game is like a skip video button. You know, sometimes I just want to skip it, and there's no possibility to skip anything. Maybe I'm doing it wrong, but I couldn't find anything to skip it. If there's one thing that's insane and gorgeous and perfect in this game, it's probably the music. The music is super high-end. Like some of the best I've heard in a long time. So, yeah, that's a little bit how I think of the game so far. You know, it's not bad. But would I have bought this game? You know, I would be a little bit disappointed if I had to pay 80 bucks for a game like this. Not gonna lie. If it was like, you know, yeah, 40 bucks for the standard edition and maybe 50 bucks for the digital deluxe edition that gives you some extras, I would say, yeah, that makes sense. You know, if you look at this, you know, it looks dated. You can say what you want, it looks dated. It runs incredible because of that, but it looks dated, you know. This is not a next-gen game, or next-gen. This is not a current-gen game. It feels more like a last-gen game, maybe even a last-gen game that's being remastered for the current gen. You know, the feeling that I got? Final Fantasy VII Remake for the PlayStation 5, you know? It's a PlayStation 4 title that got slightly remastered for the PlayStation. Exactly. That's how it feels like. You know, overall, not a bad game. But yeah, I would say for this one, wait for a deep sale. If it's like 40 bucks, maybe 50 if you're really curious. But 80 bucks, it's a hard sell. Thank you for watching. Hope you had fun. Hope to see you guys soon in another one. Bye.